What's up guys, Boss here, and in today's video we're going to be playing the Royal Tournament, and usually I start recording at 10 wins, but I decided this time I would start at 15, and I'm going to be using, in my opinion, the best deck for this Royal Tournament. There's actually a lot of people using this deck who are currently in the top 50, including myself on my main account. You guys can see I ended up getting to 30 wins on it. I'll show you right here. This is my main account, and I did use the exact same deck. Unfortunately, I did lose out, and 24th though, not bad at all. And it's RG Skeleton King. I feel like Skeleton King is, potentially the best champion right now. Pretty close with the Archer Queen after the Archer Queen got nerfed. You got the Hunter for air support. Tombstone is still, in my opinion, the best building in the game, even after the small nerf it got. You got Electro Spirit to reset Inferno Drags and things like that. You got Lightning to take out Archer Queens and help you break through buildings. And then Log is obviously just a really good support card with the RG. Same with the Fisherman. So with that being said, if you guys would like to support me, use my creator code BOSS in any Super game. Would really appreciate that. But yeah, let's try to get to 20 wins. That'll be the goal of the video, and we'll see if we can make it happen. And by the way, this Royal Tournament is kind of special. If you guys didn't see, when you click on it, you actually have a chance of playing competitive. If you end up getting top 128 in it, you get to compete for a $50,000 prize pool. So that might be of interest for you guys, those of you who are interested in competing inside of this game. Obviously it won't be easy though, but it's for those of you who might be pretty good, who watch my videos, or at least want to give it your maximum effort. But anyway, let's go ahead and lightning the Archer Queen here. That's exactly why we have the lightning inside of the deck, of course, because there's a lot of people using the Archer Queen. So we're just going to go Hunter here, and then probably get an E-Spirit down to take care of the bats. And yeah, pretty solid defense. So Royal Hogs EQ still kind of popular, I guess, even after the EQ got nerfed. I see a lot of people using it. So the Earthquake, yeah, got emergency nerfed, and then also the Archer Queen, of course, got nerfed too, but Archer Queen's still pretty solid. So the key in this matchup is to, if you can, activate the King Tower against the Royal Hogs with your Fisherman, but also to, okay, that was actually a good Archer Queen, because we have to go Fisherman on top of that. I'm probably just going to log here, and we should be, yeah, we should be fine. I'm even considering going for an RG right now, just because I feel like that was pretty aggressive on his end, and I don't know if he has a lot of elixir right now. Yeah, he has to go delivery. Okay, he's got the cage, so that's a little bit unfortunate. I wasn't really expecting that. It ended up getting some good value. It's a pretty good counter overall to the RG. So that was well played on his end. So now we know he does have the cage. Luckily, Lightning does a good job cleaning it up, especially if we can hit an Archer Queen too. That would be incredible. So there's a Tombstone placement that prevents the Royal Hogs from, it's anti-EQ placement, let's put it that way, actually. As you can see, he's unable to Earthquake the Tombstone and the Tower. You can also do that against Hog Rider. It's very useful. But yeah, let's try to focus up here, because currently this game is not looking that good. We're going to go in here, though. We're going to get a really nice activation with the Skeleton King, and probably get ready to lightning here. Should be some pretty good value. We're going to be able to hit the delivery, the Queen, not the Tower, but we took out all his defensive cards, and as a result, we got the RG to the Tower. And let's see if he's going to go for his Royal Hogs. Yeah, he does, so we're going to go for that Tombstone placement once again. Good, that was a good play on his end to not play the EQ. He ended up, changing up his game plan, but we still defended fine. So maybe here, go ahead and I guess just activate the ability and then go in for our RG, and then probably he's going to go for a cage here. So I'm just going to get ready to log it, cycle back to Hunter to take out the bats, and hopefully we can get at least one shot. Wow, just one. Yeah, the cage, yeah, as you can tell, is quite a good counter to the RG, because we had like a massive push and we only got one shot in, which was disappointing. So we can just Skeleton King here. It should fully counter the Archer Queen for a positive trade. Well, with the bats, we might need to go for an Electro Spirit, but that should be fine. Okay, he let the Fisherman connect, so I'm fine taking a little bit of damage from the Royal Hogs. We should still maintain a damage lead, I think, slightly, and we're going to have a massive Elixir lead with an RG coming in, and also a Lightning, which we can obviously go ahead and cycle on his cage here, and then also We can go for an Electro Spirit here on top of the bats, and this should be maybe GG. If this RG gets 2 hits, I think it's over. Yeah, we can just cycle back to another Lightning, so that is going to be a GG. He already knows it, and yeah, it is, because he can't Lightning block. Yeah, the Royal Hogs are the only thing he can do it with. He can't do it with anything else, so GG for sure. I would say, yeah, not that bad of a matchup. You know, that deck is pretty common. A lot of people, though, use it with Cannon. Might be a little harder with Cannon, but I think even with Cannon, it's not too bad, especially after the Archer Queen nerf, and especially the Earthquake nerf, even more so, because they can't just cycle, and spam Earthquakes on your tower the whole game, and just not even have to go in with Royal Hogs. They're actually forced to use the Royal Hogs, so... Alright, here we go. In our next one here against Murrow, let's try to, if we can, go undefeated this video. That would be incredible. Obviously, I do want to because it's an important global tournament, and on my main account, I don't think I got top 128, sadly, on it, so I need to on one of my mini accounts. I do have 3 mini accounts, though, so definitely still a very good chance. Skeleton King is actually, I think, splashing the tower. The splash radius of the Skeleton King is pretty massive, I'm not gonna lie. It's a lot larger than like a Dark Prince, you know, the area of splash, so that's, you know, something, you know, that's pretty cool, like an interesting feature to it. I guess we can just cycle our Electro Spirit, and I don't know what he's gonna do. Okay, he's gonna go Archer Queen, so another person using Archer Queen. Again, this is why you want to have Lightning instead of having Fireball, because otherwise you're just gonna lose to Archer Queen decks. Okay, so he's gonna go for an RG here. We're just going to go Fisherman, and then we're going to go Tombstone on top. Should be a pretty good counter to it. Might even fully counter it. I'm not entirely sure why he's going for RG pushes this aggressively. I guess I'm not complaining because it's good for me. I'm going to counter push off of that defense, and we have a Fisherman helping out. Not like a huge counter push or anything, but it's still something that, you know, forces, I guess, an additional response out of him. Probably if that Fisherman wasn't there, he would have just been able to play a Hunter and fully counter the RG pretty easily. But that, you know, Fisherman being there forced him to have to drop a Valkyrie, otherwise the Hunter would have gotten pulled. So, yeah, good start to this game. Not an RG mirror because he's got the Queen. Should be my matchup, actually, just because I think, you know, our defense is really strong. I think having a building against RG is way better than having whatever he has. I mean, he's got a Queen and a Valkyrie, which I don't think do as good, and even the Hunter can just be lightninged away. So he's going to go Queen. I think he attempts to drop it out of lightning range. Unfortunately for him, he did still play it a little bit too low. He needed to drop it a tile lower, or higher, actually. So we're just, I mean, I don't know why this guy hasn't at all adapted to my defense. He just continues to do the same thing over and over. I don't know what the thought process is behind these guys. I mean, sometimes I guess people just don't adapt or change at all to, you know, what your opponent's doing. And this is a perfect example of it. You know, you have to do things differently if it's not working out. So, I mean, let's be honest, we probably would win anyway just because I don't think his deck is that good. But maybe he should try going for RGs in the back because he hasn't gotten a single... Well, right as I say that, now he gets his first, what, I think that's the first RG hit of the game, so... Yeah, I mean, you gotta switch up what you're doing. I guess that's, sometimes in the comments you guys are asking, like, ways to improve. That's a small tip. I don't know if that's obvious, but if you keep doing the same thing over and over the whole game and it's not working, try to switch it up a little bit. So 17-1 right now, looking pretty solid here. If you guys are wondering what my first loss was to, I'm pretty sure it was either to Goblin Drill or Lava. I forget, because earlier today I was playing on my main account, so I might be mixing up some of the losses, but I'm pretty sure it was either Lava or Goblin Drill. Those are pretty annoying matchups for this deck, especially if it's a Goblin Drill Inferno deck, because it's hard to break through, and a lot of your units, like the Fisherman and the Hunter, don't really get that much value. So we're just going to go ahead and cycle Log here. And Lava just because, well, Lava Clone especially is difficult. Here we go, against Lava. Alright, so I'll do my best, but, you know, this is, like, not easy. You know, even though you do have Hunter, if it is Lava Clone, it's very challenging, but if it's not Lava Clone, it's definitely more winnable. But, okay, Valkyrie, so it probably isn't going to be Lava Clone, which is, I guess, a good sign. Okay, I completely botched that lightning. That was... Okay, that was a horrible lightning, and I hope we don't get punished severely for that. That was... Okay, easily the biggest mistake I made of the whole video. Not even close. That was a horrible play, and if I get away with that, I am very, very lucky. Let's put it that way. I'm surprised he didn't punish me after that, because I quite literally just wasted 6 elixir. I was trying to hit either the Valkyrie or the Lava Hound, and I ended up missing both. So, yeah, that was pretty awful if you ask me. I guess we're just going to Skeleton King here. This is also going to be a little challenging because not only, you know, well, I hope this isn't Lava Balloon. I hope he's just using, like, maybe if I'm lucky, he's running... Oh, wow, I feel like that Skarmy might have been a little bit of an overcommitment, but I guess we're about to find out. I'm just going to log this because I want to use my Electro Spirit on all the stuff in the left, and that was not a great Mega Minion because it ended up just dying. So I'd say not a horrible start to this game considering that really bad lightning, so I think we're just going to start to pressure the opposite lane here. I'm going to go ahead and play my Skeleton King and then RG. You got to be pretty aggressive and double, especially in this type of matchup, to prevent them from going in for lava pushes. If, you know, oh my gosh, the RG didn't even go for the tombstone. I think what happened is the Skeleton King, okay, that was a bad balloon because I actually don't know what he was thinking there. His lightning was out of cycles, so that was really, really interesting. I don't know what the thought process was there. I guess maybe he forgot I had a hunter for a second. I don't really know. We can just log this, of course. And, okay, well, that was smart for him to play the tombstone out of range, but we still are going to get quite a lot of damage here. And he's going to have to go for, like, what seems like a desperation lightning. And if he ignores this, this is going to get a lot of damage. So he's going to, yeah, he has to arrow that. And this is not looking good here for my man, the Master Leon. I guess he might get demoted into, you know, I don't know if he can be called a master any longer after this, you know, devastating loss. I don't know, I guess you guys can be the judge of that. But then again, I didn't even play that well myself, considering the missed lightning. But anyway, I'll take it. So there we go. 18-1. 2 wins away from our goal of the video. We're against this Japanese opponent here. So go ahead and give this guy the good luck. And I guess we can just start with a tombstone in the middle and see what he wants to do. If he doesn't do anything, I'll just... Okay, if he's going to zap, I'll just Skeleton King when I'm at 10. Obviously, get some value out of the skeletons. Kind of a tip, if you have a tombstone down, you can play Skeleton King in the opposite lane that your skeletons are spawning in, because then you're kind of blocking both lanes, so they're not really going to be able to punish you, if that makes sense. So it's looking like we're probably against lava again, which I'm not looking forward to, but as long as it's not lava clone, I'm okay with it, I guess. So he's going to either... Wow, he's going to take a little bit of damage here, but he also had to spend a lot of elixir to prevent that, so I feel like that's pretty good. If I had to pick what I hope he has guards. If he has barbarians, this is going to be really, really challenging, because barbarians, if you didn't know, are, I don't know, pretty annoying for this deck because you have lightning and you don't have a fireball. We have to pressure here, though. He doesn't have his skeleton dragons in cycles, so it's actually going to be a pretty solid way of pressuring here. And then we're going to go ahead and activate the ability. That will almost take his tower if he ignores it, I think. But, okay, he has to zap, so yeah, you didn't ignore it, clearly. I was considering going RG in front, but again, if he has barbarians, it would be really, really risky. And I don't know if this guy has barbarians or not. I really am not sure. But with him splitting skeleton dragons like that, I think at this point, I'm definitely going to go for an RG, because that's pretty much wasting 4 elixir in my opinion. I don't think splitting skeleton dragons... This might be controversial, but I don't think it's really ever a good play to split skeleton dragons, just because you can kind of just ignore them. And yeah, he has to overcommit on top of this, which I guess is really good for us. We're just going to go for this here to probably drop down a Skeleton King, and yeah, I guess that worked out pretty perfectly. We're going to RG here. I think we're pretty much going to take his tower for sure. Maybe not. He's going to have to overcommit quite a lot on top of it, that's for sure. So Log is coming in. It's going to hit the guards. E-Spirit's going to take them out, so hopefully tower down, because I don't want to have to... Okay, and there is the balloon. Usually when they have fireball, they definitely have balloon. Usually if they have arrows, it means they're not using balloon. They're using, like, a faster cycle variation. So he already used his zap. He can't reset, so I'm hoping here... Wow, the balloon doesn't even get a single shot. I kind of talked about how lava's a tough matchup. I think it's mostly lava clone, if I'm being honest. I think maybe I just proved that lava loon isn't that bad, but let me tell you right now, lava clone, if you lose to that, don't be upset. That's a really challenging matchup because your lightning doesn't really do anything, and you just can't deal with all the clone. I mean, if you don't have like a poison, really any deck that doesn't have poison tornado or poison tornado arrows, you're gonna have a hard time, so that's pretty much expected. Anyway, we're 19-1 right now, so we're one game away from 20 wins. Really, really solid. Hopefully we can get it and get this undefeated video. Would be actually the second undefeated video in a row, because my last video I actually won on ladder. It was 5 games in a row while I was recording, so that's pretty nice, I guess. So let's see what this guy wants to do here. He's using Mortar Bait, which I'm fine with. Hopefully he doesn't have Minion Horde, though, because Minion Horde is kind of annoying since you... I mean, your only counter to it is the Hunter, and... Okay, I'm gonna save my log for this. I'm glad I didn't log there. It was very tempting, but I think it's more important that I save it for the Skeleton King, although I might not even need a log. This is potentially a great opportunity for us to get a really nice counter push here. And I might use the ability... If he fireballs this, I'm going RG at the bridge. I don't know if he's going to... Okay, let's see if he overcommits on this or not. Is he just going to... Okay, he just ignores it. I was thinking of playing RG, but I just remember that he has Scar Me, and I'm pretty sure he has it back in rotation. I'm definitely going to do it now, though, because I'm pretty sure we're up a little bit of Elixir, and then we'll go Hunter to help clean up all of the Swarm. We don't get a single shot. Wow, that was a little disappointing. So I guess not the best RG. We'll probably cycle the next one in the back. I could ignore that if he doesn't... I don't know if I needed to do anything, but just to be safe, I decided to... Okay, my Skeleton King was being kind of dumb for a second and wasn't hitting the skeletons. I don't know why, so it lost half of its health when it probably didn't need to lose that much of its health, but, you know, I guess it is what it is. We just have to Fisherman here to tank, log this. He's probably going to go Skeleton Barrel. That's also kind of annoying, so let's just Electro Spirit. That's going to lock on the tower. Alright. I don't know what just happened, but the mortar, it felt like it kind of froze for a second. I don't really know what happened, but I guess that's good for me. So we're in double now. Probably easier for us to break through in double elixir in this type of matchup anyway, so I'm not really too worried that I didn't get a lot of damage. Well, that's the only thing I would lightning in the matchup anyway, so I'm definitely going to go ahead and do that. We're just going to go Electro Spirit here. I don't know if he's going to do anything... I don't need to log that, I don't think. We'll just save it for the Skeleton King. Go RG here. I'm a little scared about... Okay, well, this Electro Spirit will get some nice value. Okay, the Dark Goblin is starting to piss me off a little bit now. We do get the Skeleton King down in time, though. I guess we just have to log this. Yeah, he's gonna activate, okay. We're starting to run into some trouble here. I guess maybe we just focus on defense? I don't know. I don't know how we can break through in this type of matchup. I'm having such a difficult time reaching the tower. Yeah, okay, he just missed the fireball. I think we just RG now. Oh my gosh, what is my Skeleton King doing? I'm so confused. Let's just lightning this, though. Okay, very nice. I can't complain with that. Skeleton King here. I don't know what's going on, but I do not know what is happening right now. There's so much on the board. Oh my goodness. I think we're okay, though. Hopefully. Yes, we are. And that is going to do it. Perfect video, no losses to 20 wins, so hope you guys did end up enjoying it, because sometimes when I go to 15 wins, you guys say you want me to do it further in the global tournament, so a little further, not like really far into it, but still a little further, but still to a point where it's slightly easier for me to, commentate, because when you get to, like, close to 30 wins, it's pretty difficult for me to, like, commentate while the games are going on at the same time, because, of course, the opponents are pretty good, but still, really nice start to this global tournament on my mini account here. Can't at all complain with 20-1, so probably a good chance of getting top 128 on it, which is what you need to qualify for the bracket. If you look at the front of it here, the Queso Cup, if you're wondering what the heck that is, there's a lot of information about it on Twitter. But anyway, that is going to be it for the video. Make sure to like it if you guys did end up enjoying the video. Subscribe if you guys are not subscribed already. And thanks again until next time, guys.